Well, the other thing is Marquise Goodwin, wide receiver, back on the practice field, working out for the Browns, trying to get ready for the opener. He talked about getting ready for that opener, as well as Kevin Stefanski kind of saying to everybody that he has been locked in and has been working really hard. Here's Marquise Goodwin.
Being locked in is a part of my DNA, honestly, and thank you, Coach, for those kind words. It's just part of my job. I'm a professional player. I'm a professional. And as a professional, you know, you guys are all locked in. Y'all out here, y'all looking and getting questions, know what you had to do coming out here. I approach my job the same way.
Marquise, did you ever doubt that you'd be able to come back?
Nah, there was no doubt in my mind. I knew I would come back. That's why I stayed here every day with a smile on my face, positive attitude, because I knew I was coming back.
You got 2 weeks until the opener. Do you expect to be out there?
I expect to be out there. I mean, it's really up to the staff and the trainers to make sure that I'm ready to be in a position to help the team. I can say that I'm ready and do all of these things, but until they give me the go-ahead, then it's really up to them.
Are there any medical hurdles you need to still clear?
I think that's a question that'll be answered over time. I don't know. It's just day to day right now, and we're just dealing with today. This is my first day of practice. I barely made it through practice.
And Jeff, that's a guy they're not going to use on 40 or 50 snaps, but the snaps they use him on are going to be meaningful.
Well, when a guy comes onto the field and he runs a 4-2, everybody on the defensive side of the ball has to take notice. And, granted, he will never be the top threat on the field. Your eyes would be on Amari Cooper. They would be on David Njoku, Elijah Moore, Donovan Peoples-Jones, or even Nick Chubb, obviously. But when he comes on the field, you can't get yourself in a situation where you got a safety covering a guy like Marquise Goodwin. You can't. He is track fast, legit track fast. And this is one of the reasons the Browns wanted to get a guy like in here. If Anthony wasn't going to make it, which I think the Browns felt probably wasn't going to be the case, they needed to have somebody that could absolutely stretch the field, which would either A, create running lanes for Deshaun Watson, or B, have the coverage falling back on the deep man and, just start working your crossers, working your deep side, square ends, those types of things. It should make everybody's life easier, because he's going to come on the field and he's essentially going to be the guy right away that whoever's calling the shots in the secondary is going to say, well, we got to line up here and we got to line up this way, because you can't cover him, I can't cover him, but those two can. So it's a difference maker. And, for Marquise, he's always had this type of personality. Anywhere he's been in the NFL, he's always been loved in the locker room. And he has been through a lot in his life. The blood clots that he just went through was kind of minor to some of the things that he and his wife have been through in their life. So you want to talk about a guy who's got perspective and understand what it's all about. And you'll understand, tough time, what the old saying is, tough times don't last, tough people do. And if you want to talk about somebody that's the epitome of that, is a guy like Marquise Goodwin.